What's up, guys? This is Ian here, coach of your Ladner Lanturn, bringing you guys the team builder for our playoff semifinals match in Red or the Regional League Draft League. Just brought this table up to show you guys. Let me just turn this off for now. Yeah, so just showing you guys what the standings look like at the end of the season and why we're playing in playoffs and not getting a bye. So, at the end of the season, Evan lost his last game, and we were tied with Bill, but Diet Tight forfeit his match to Bill, and so Bill ended up getting the last bye spot over us because he got a forfeit win in his last week. So I'm a little bit chapped about that, I'm not going to lie to you. I was looking forward to getting a bye spot, especially after taking out Vic, who was undefeated. I thought we had a really good chance, but this just goes to show that my match against Zach mattered a lot in the end. That was week 3, and we ended up losing a 50-50 and losing that game, and that really sucked. Actually losing to Adam and Zach ended up putting a big... It was a big problem, honestly, and losing 1-0 to Shiny Spam was also a big problem. So, like, basically every one of our losses, if we could have avoided them, then we would be in a position where we had a bye, and we just didn't. We didn't. So, that's how it is, and that's why we're playing in playoff semifinals. So, we're playing Loco, who we played in week 10. But he changed up his team a little bit, so he's Landorus, Therian Caesar, Tapu Fini, Ferrothorn, Latias, Venusaur, Mega Houndoom, Ditto instead of Sock, Torkoal, Manectric, Sawsbuck is the user, and Aerodactyl. Last time I didn't expect the Manectric or the Sock to come. Neither of them did. This time I don't expect Manectric or Ditto. I don't think Ditto makes any sense against my team unless he's really threatened by Buzzwole, which I don't think he is. Last time he brought Sock, and he brought a bounce set on the Sock, and I was prepared for that. I had Koba Berry Buzzwole, and I broke through, and I killed him, and Buzzwole ended up cleaning up that game a little bit. He didn't bring Latias, Venusaur, or Ferrothorn, which caught me off guard. Tapu Fini, I caught his Aerodactyl off guard with a Rock Polish, Lychee Berry, Donphan that was also running Ice Shard for the Lando, and I think I ended up catching the... I don't exactly remember what happened in that game, actually. But Dragalge is basically my best way to deal with the Mega Houndoom, and so I was dealing with it that way. Dragalge is also a really good Tapu Fini check, and it's my best Venusaur answer as well, and I'm bringing some other things for that later. But in terms of priority, he only has Houndoom with Sucker Punch, and Manectric with Quick Attack, I guess, but like, who really cares? And Latias with Sucker Punch, I think, too, because I'm pretty sure it gets it, but nobody runs it. Hazard setting in Lando with Rocks, Ferrothorn with Rocks and Spikes, Torkoal with Rocks, and Aerodactyl with Rocks. Removal options in Lando with Defog, Fini with Defog, Latias with Defog, Torkoal with Rapid Spin, and Aerodactyl with Defog. 4 times weaknesses in Lando to Ice and Ferrothorn to Fire, so we're covering that nicely. The first 4 Mons, the first 5 Mons are the same as last time, but I've changed some stuff up. Miltank's exactly the same, Thick Fat, Milk Drink, Body Slam, Fire Punch, Rocks. This set 1v1 to the Fini. It's also a really good check to the Fini. Fire Punch for the Ferrothorn. Rocks are really good against his team. Body Slam just like paralyzes a bunch of stuff, which is nice. Yeah, that's Miltank. Again, it's exactly the same. Thick Fat to deal with Houndoom as well. I'm bringing an Assault Vest Donphan with Earthquake, Ice Shard, Fire Fang, and Rapid Spin. I'm really worried about Lando just beating my team this week, and this is a reasonable answer to it. Kind of. I don't know. Buzzwole's like my best check to it with Koba Berry, but I'm not bringing the Buzzwole set again because that's just a bad idea. And I might regret this because Buzzwole's been like the MVP of the team all season, but I can't risk it, man. I gave away all my strategy to him in the post-game talk. I cannot risk bringing the same sets against him. And Comfy doesn't look good against his team. Otherwise, I'd bring Comfy as like a backup answer to Lando. And really, I don't have a good Lando answer, so, like, I'm fucked, basically. Earthquake, Ice Shard, Fire Fang, Rapid Spin. Fire Fang in Sun from Adamant Donphan is a roll to Oko Ferrothorn. Standard Ferrothorn, which is, like, mixed defensive with some Spadef and a tiny bit of defense. It's a roll. So, Rapid Spin to get rid of Spikes on my side and Rocks, because they can hinder me quite a bit. And, yeah, Earthquake just does damage to things like Torkoal. Blows back Torkoal, Houndoom. Can blow through Venusaur, those things. Manectric. Excuse me. But I think Fire Fang is going to be clutch. And I still have the Ice Shard there for the Arrow and the Lando as well. That's the Donphan set. Dragalge is exactly the same, exact same set, exact same EV spread. Draco, big nuke, sludge wave blows through the Finny and the Venusaur. HP Fire is there for the Pharaoh. Icy Wind is there to catch the Lando or anything switching in, really. Yeah, deals with the Sawsbuck kind of as well. Again, same set, not going to touch on it too much. Alakazam, Mega Alakazam, same set, exactly the same set. Signal Beam is there for the Latias, so that I don't have to run Shadow Ball. It's also there for the Sawsbuck, so I don't have to rely on Focus Blast heading for those. Psychic just beats a lot of stuff, and what Psychic doesn't beat is the Mega Houndoom, which is what I have Focus Blast there for. Running enough speed on here to outrun Aerodactyl, and what's really cool is that I can trace Chlorophyll in the sun and outspeed everything if need be. So Lazzle, same set again, HP Ice there for the Lando, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, just so that I don't have to miss Fire Blast, and Flamethrower in the sun will be fine. Sludge Wave as well, it's a Scarf Salazzle, I mean, it's the same thing really. Enough speed for the Latias, just like last time, exact same set, and then I'm bringing a really cool Arachnid set with Webs, Rain Dance, Liquidation, Spider Web. So I can Spider Web in something like Finny. I eat Finny's hits, and then I just Rain Dance and Liquidation it to death. Honestly, that's like a really good play for me. And Webs are decent against his team. Not fantastic with things like Lando and Latias sitting there, but Webs could be really useful to deal with the Houndoom. And if he brings Scarf Ditto, bring it back to neutral speed on the Ditto so I can at least speed tie it. That's the goal here. And again, I'm not running Defog with Comfy or Klefki, so I have the Rapid Spin on the Donphan, and I'm not bringing Cryogonal. I thought about bringing Cryogonal, but it just dies to Lando. I thought about running Scarf Cryogonal, because I don't see a good Freeze Dry switch in, like Torkoal, but Torkoal Houndoom, but their Spidef isn't fantastic. So Cryogonal actually did seem like it has a decent matchup here. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm still sick. Klefki, I'm not set on bringing at all. Klefki just loses to Sun and Lando. Buzzwole, again, I brought that very niche Koba Berry set for the Sawsbuck, the Lando, and the Arrow, and it ended up putting in a lot of work last time. I don't think it's going to put in work this time. Comfy, like I said, Comfy can't do shit against Ferrothorn or Torkoal. Excuse me, and I need to set up with it, which just leaves Ditto there to sweep my team. Vikavolt has an interesting matchup. Very interesting matchup, actually, in my mind, offensively. It just doesn't eat hits defensively at all. And the Chlorophyll Sweepers outspeed it after 1 agility. I'd have to get 2 agilities up, and I'm not confident that I could do that. And again, Cryogonal we talked about. So that's the team. Hopefully I can pull out a win here over Loco in the semifinals. If we do, we will play the winner of Evan and Shiny Spam. Both teams that I lost to. So I'm not super stoked about making playoffs. I was really hoping for that bye. Really was hoping for that bye. But we're going to try our best, and hopefully we'll make it through. So I will catch you guys for the match.